bridge.
艦長、今日は深淵の決算日だよ。もう深淵に挑戦した？
今週もいい働きぶりだったわね。一杯どう
Okay, let's see now. Let me turn up my volume on this bit. Okay, there we go. Hello everyone. I gotta say, it's been a while that we dealt with Honkai Impact, I'll admit. I mean, sure, we basically finished all the stuff that led up to the Kiana awakening kind of stuff. But I gotta say now, we're going into areas that I never done before, that's for sure. I mean, I did a little bit of the story, but not too much. So basically, going into this is gonna be interesting. And I only did like only 2 missions into this story. I didn't do too much else. And it looks like it's not that long of a story, maybe. You never know. We're gonna take a look at what's gonna happen on this one. Anyway, I'll replay this a little bit, obviously, and into the next bit. And then we go from there. That's when we end up entering areas that we never done before. Also, is that... Holy crap! Don't tell me it's the sad song. Yeah, that's the sad song one. Don't tell me this is gonna be emotional. Oh well, we already had the feels with the Himiko. Why not more feels? We'll see, we'll see. Like I said, I don't know much about this one. The experiment and the mission. What past is prologued. And yes, we're basically gonna play as Durandal. I don't know for sure if I will play as her the entire way, but I don't know. We'll see. Also, I hear my fan. I definitely need to clean my computer when I get the chance. I have a feeling there's something going on. Oh boy. The fact that I hear the fan from my mic is disturbing. I gotta do something about that later. It birthed all creation. This much you should understand. I am the origin of all things, and I am the destroyer of all things. 6 a.m. The girl finished her warm-up and turned off her personal fitness training device. The device had been created nearly half a century prior. Originally designed for astronauts, it included an air pressurization system. Okay, I think I got it. That could stimulate a low gravity environment. Simulate. Oh, okay, not stimulate. What I'm thinking. What in the world? Some years later, a Valkyrie at HQ pulled this aging but unusually durable device out of storage and began to use it in morning exercises. That Valkyrie's name was Ragnar Lotenbro. I don't know. I think that's the That's the woman that used to be her commander, if I remember correctly. She was one of the reasons the girl chose to become a Valkyrie.
21,358メートル。今日は好調ですね。
I gotta say, she's definitely into fitness.
では調子がいいうちに戦闘訓練をしましょう。
ウォーミングアップを開始します。
okay.
システムの指示に従い戦闘動作を完了させてください。
Okay, so a bit of a tutorial. The things that she could do.
ここから先はご自由に敵を撃破してください。
Gotta love that attack, that's for sure. And the good thing is I know how to use her. I knew that you were gonna try that. No. Stop doing that, you crazy enemy things. That's the thing about her, she has counters. And training is over.
戦闘訓練が終わった後、少女はいつものように趣味消しの勉強に入った。瞑想訓練を朝のトレーニングの締めにしているからだ。
Man, training with the elite.
そして瞑想を共にしているものもいつもと変わらない。神
Man,
のカニ、黒煙白花である。
I have to say, a lot of the elites have a divine key, don't you think? It's interesting.
3年前、少女は主教から最強のバルキリーを象徴するこの武器を与えられた。
Wow, that is interesting.
まるで記録を破った少女に主教が歴史上最も若い永久、そして S 級バルキリーの称号を与えたように。
I mean, Durandal is something else, that's for sure.
そんな彼女はいつの間にか戦場でバルキリーたちから主教の次に最も信頼される人物となっていた。しかしそれでも少女の心の奥にはどうしても拭えない違和感があった。
You know, I just realized this is a good thumbnail. This basically, if this is all about her, this is actually a pretty good place to actually get that thumbnail, don't you think? May as well, because at least it doesn't really spoil anything. If this story is surrounded by her, it would only make sense that I at least show this image. Who knows? I'm also thinking that Rita might show up as well, because you cannot have Durandal without Rita being around, you know? Her own personal maid and friend.
その違和感は少女の人生に関係しているが、彼女の人生そのものから来ているわけではない。実際彼女はよく知っている。すべてのバルキリーは舞台に入ったその瞬間からすでに今後の人生をどのように過ごすのかを決めているのだ。彼女たちは人々の運命を背負い、美しい世界のために必死に戦う。 血を流すことも厭わない。
Yeah, knowing her, she might actually do that. Knowing how serious she could be. I mean, seriously, she really went all out with Kevin, especially. And yet, I wish that we could actually play that fight. I'll be honest. Actually see Durandal and Kevin actually fight it out, like, big time. But hey, here's the thing. I feel like Durandal and Kevin are on equal ground.
その事実に対し少女は平然としていた。むしろ危険な場面で自身の力を示す感覚を気に入っていたとも言える。ただ年齢とともに彼女はどうにもできないものも存在するのだと理解するに至った。どんな価値観があろうとも人は複雑な運命の中で選択しなければならない。言い換えればこの世界に存在する互いに矛盾するあらゆる因果の中で責任を負うこと、義務を果たすことには順番というものがある。少女に関しては経験したすべてが最初からあの主教によって計画されたもののように感じるのだ。
Ah, of course. Of course he'll plan that out. Huh. There's more to this story than anything.
漁師の海での旅から先行者との偶然の出会いまで、そのすべてはあの主教の計画と命令から始まっている。
And I know this story part as well. She actually went to the Sea of Quanta and actually went to another bubble universe. And I know it was like an event little thing. I think it was in the game, or it could be a web comic. Either way, a lot of her power stems basically from that one thing. Because she ended up inheriting a bubble universe in her. And she has that big kind of power. It's crazy, but hey. You'll see what I mean. Maybe they'll talk about it.
彼はまるでマハーバーラタに登場するアルジュナのドラマチックな人生を作ったクリシュナのような存在だ。自分はそんな運命を好ましいと思えるのだろうか。たとえアルジュナが誰もが知っているような英雄であっても。
Man. Now thinking about Arjuna, I still have to deal with the fake Grand Order story. But of course that'll be a later on thing.
たとえ今までの人生に不満を感じた記憶がなかったとしても。
And?
Bianca, ただいま。
Yeah, that's her real name, Bianca. A familiar yet unexpected voice shattered the silence of her meditation.
おはようございます、主教様。
Wow, I gotta say, she changed her clothes pretty quick.
おや、少しも驚いていないようだが。
And we get to see the scumbag himself.
僕の登場にも突然君を本名で呼んだことに対しても驚かないんだね。
そういうことは重要ではないでしょう。
I mean, she's pretty professional, so.
話があるならストレートにお話しください、主教様。また新しい任務ですか？この間にあったことはきっと琥珀さんとリタから報告されていますよね。表向き主教様はまだ行方不明になっていますが。
Yeah, he's technically a missing person. Yeah, right.
そういうはっきりとした物言いを聞くと、まだデュランダルになっていない頃のビアンカを思い出してしまうよ。 女性は大人になると変わるとよく言うけれど、君に関しては本当に幼い頃の面影もないんだね。
For once, I agree with Otto. For once! That she's always pretty serious. But that's the only thing we will agree on, Otto, okay?
中身が変わっていなければ十分ではありませんか？口数に関してもポーカーフェイスに関しても何かに影響するようなものではありません。
理屈は間違っていないよ。でも孫にも衣装という言葉もあるじゃないか。今日服を着替えたかのように、次の仕事に向けて君には気分転換が必要だ。
Oh?
なぜならデュランダルという名にふさわしい使命を果たす機会がやってきたんだから。準備しておいてくれ。30分後、世界の泡を虚数の木に接続する探索実験を行うぞ。
Oh, a bubble universe to the imaginary tree. Oh boy.
主教は意味慎重な笑みを見せると、軽快な足取りでその場を去った。
Man, Otto and his ambitions.
顔色一つ変えずに、誰もが驚くような情報を口にする。それは自由奔放な彼が好む伝え方だ。12歳の頃から背負ってきたあの運命と一生を共にする。少女はそう思ってきた。
Let me at least also put the basically doing a little status update on my Discord. 何せ漁師の海の中にある世界の泡を虚数の木に戻すだなんて行為は決してたやすい話ではないからだ。世界は虚数の木に芽生え、繁栄し、凋零し、そして最後は漁師の海に沈み消滅する。それが自然現象である。3年前、事態は最初の転機を迎えた。 Oh?
主教は虚数の木に関する自身の研究成果を少女とその副官に教えた。主教が言うには、少女たちの私的な目標は彼の最終計画があれば達成できるそうだ。
Oh, of course. He doesn't give a damn. He just wants to get to his master plan anyway.
そして2年前、今日と少しだけ似ている秋の日、主教に協力した少女は第2の神の鍵を手に入れ、関連する実験の中で全文明の合社計画実行者に出会った。
Oh?
そこから主教の最終計画も急速に走り始めた。しかしどうであれ、事態の発展が今日のように早く突如やってくるものだなんて
I think they
少女
were
は思いもしなかった。
I think they were actually referencing Fu actually joining Sixel that one time.
漁師の海での旅は少女にとってはまるで昨日の出来事のようである。シェイクスピア船長、ミゲルおじいさん、ジミー、それからユニークでおかしな人たち。今
Yeah.
でも彼らはあの世界で元気にしているのだろうか。
She's referencing the bubble universe that she had to deal with at one time.
シュレーディンガー博士とシグレ・キラ先輩、彼女たちはまだ漁師の海のどこかでさすらっているのだろうか。それにあのお茶目なデュランダルこそがマナだと語っていた聖剣。
Yeah, that one sword. It also talks.
数奇な運命を持つ人工的に作られた世界の泡。それを虚数の木に接続することができれば、少女は彼らを本当の意味で救える。もしかしたら崩壊に立ち向かう人類のために、かつてない退路を探し出すことすらできるかもしれない。
Well, at least we know what Durandal really wants to do.
ここ数年間、一生にも及ぶ年月が必要になるかもしれない目標を少女は心の中に隠してきた。まさか運命を決める時がこんなにも早く突如やってくるだなんて、彼女は考えすらしなかった。
The time has come then.
主教の言うことは間違っていなかった。今この瞬間、大事な仕事を迎えるにあたって確かに気分転換が必要であったから。
Well, it is a big destiny, that's for sure. Now we'll go to the next bit I already done. But once we finish this one mission, that's when it's a whole new territory for me. No more sleep. Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Jeez. That's a Shakespeare thing, that's for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if she quotes Shakespeare here and there. Or Shakespeare quotes here and there. When the girl entered the S-rank Valkyrie Command Center, a familiar figure had already arrived.
デュランダル様、もう大主教様に会われたのですね。
I told you we were gonna see Rita eventually. I knew that if Durandal is involved, Rita is not far behind.
ええ、本当に突然でしたね。あの方は急に勝手にいなくなったかと思えば、また勝手に戻ってきて、その上世界の泡を虚数の木に接続する探索実験を行うとは。
I wonder if she knows about the whole auto clones.
どれも実感の湧かないことばかりですね。
しかしそれこそがいつもの大主教様ではありませんか。大主教様はこの世界をチェスボードのように捉えています。あの方からすれば、ご自身を含めたあらゆる人とことは所詮単なる駒に過ぎません。そうなると唯一意味を持つものは結果のみとなるのでしょう。
I also have to keep in mind that
結局あの方にとって
I don't have to charge
家
the
庭の価
sun.
値というものはもしかしたら遠い昔に消えてしまったのかもしれません。
The thing is that there's a possibility that we will finish this story in one go. You never know.
リタ、今日の話し方はなんだかシェイクスピア船長、いいえ、シュレーディンガー博士みたいですね。
Wow.
その哲学的な表現が多かったので。
あら、そうでしたか。申し訳ありません、デュランダル様。任務のことを考えているうちに知らず知らず緊張してしまっていたようです。
She doesn't seem like she's nervous.
リタったら緊張するなんてごく普通の感情ではありませんか。
I mean, it is a very important mission, so
今回の任務はもう一つの空間で生きる数千数万の人たちに関わるものなのですから。例を挙げると、山奥にある村は 繁華な都会と一緒にすることはできないかもしれませんが、その村にはその村なりの過去、現在、未来があります。衰えていく運命を変える可能性が今私たちのすぐそばにあるのかもしれないのです。
I'm glad that I did that one event.
ドキドキしない方がおかしいでしょう。
The one event that was about that one bubble universe she visited. And then suddenly the Honkai was basically breaking that dimension, that bubble universe. In order to save it, she ended up using a mysterious power to actually save it and engrave it on herself. She basically has the power of a bubble universe inside her. That's why she's pretty powerful. But she also ends up saving everybody in that bubble universe as well by doing so. But, of course, she's been looking for a way to actually permanently save them for good. Like, actually saving them from their doom and gloom. After all, she just stalled their fate. Until she finds a way, I guess. And I guess this is their way.
あら、デュランダル様の口数が急に多くなったのもそれが原因なのでしょうか。
Well, it is her main story this time, that's for sure. I mean, the last time we actually played with Durandal was back when we were dealing with the Hesher of Ice stuff. And, of course, Hesher Stars. Durandal recalled the way she was several years ago. Back when then, she was irritable rather than short and statured. And extremely talkative. You know, you're right. She was talkative back then. That girl seemed to be a completely different person than the Durandal of today. That is true. If anything, if I have to say, she was pretty, I mean, she was pretty different compared to Durandal now.
リタ、私、
どうしました、デュランダル様。
いいえ、何でもありません。話さなくてもいいことでした。
The girls, oh boy, the girl started to speak, then hesitated. If it had been several years earlier, she would have openly talked to Rita about how her personality had changed. But that girl was long gone.
ビアンカ様、もし今回の任務が順調に終わりましたら、
Yes?
その時は半休をいただいてドライブにでも行きませんか。
Wow. Just the two of them, right?
え、仕事に支障がなければ問題ありませんが。
Wow. Durandal is a bit of a workaholic, isn't she?
ではドライブの場所は本部からはそう遠くないナポリにしましょうか。
Going for a drive, Naples. The girl suddenly remembered that on their adventure 5 years earlier, Rita had suggested something similar.
機会がありましたら深夜のナポリをドライブしながらご案内いたしましょう。
Basically a short vacation.
ええ。そうしましょう。もし司教様の実験で本当に世界の泡の人たちを助けることができたら、その時はベスビオ山の麓で車を走らせましょう。フルスピードで。
In a way, that'll be her reward of saving the other people of the bubble universe. The girl smiled and agreed that it was an unusual suggestion for a S-rank Valkyrie to make. Half an hour later, Jigsaw Floating Isles, special purpose lab for the second divine key, Cosmic Judgment.
ああ、みんな時間を守ってくれたようだね。デュランダル、リタ、長光、琥珀。僕のいない間、本部を守ってくれてご苦労だった。
Two other Valkyries that we're not gonna see on Scream, or are we gonna see them? I wonder.
恐縮です、大主教様。
私たちはすべきことをしたまでです。
ええ、
Oh,
彼女たちの言う通りだわ。
new
それ
character.
とオットーさん、
Huh. Interesting. This is the first time. I mean, well, maybe I did, but I forgot all about her. I mean, remember, I didn't do too much of this. At the time, I was basically sleepy and I fell asleep and I didn't get to... I must have forgotten a bit, I guess. Either way, new character.
その公演もっと長くしてもいいわよ。第二の神の鍵の空間動力システムの起動まであと5分もかかるから。
時間を守ってくれなかったのは機械だけのようだね。
I sense he's a scientist of some sort.
では、この5分間を利用して今回の実験の流れをもう一度説明させてもらおう。みんなも理解していると思うが、僕たちのいる4次元空間は平坦で広々としているように見える。だが、より高い宇宙次元には人類の感覚では想像しがたい複雑な構造も存在する。
Sounds complex. And I'm assuming that's the tree of whatever it's called.
全文明の人類はそれらを2つの言葉で称した。量子の海、それから虚数の木と。量子の海のあらゆるものは時間の推移とともに変化し、最終的には混沌の中で解体される。虚数の木にある世界はそうはならないが、その多くは崩壊という試練を受けることになる。
So now we're actually getting the lore about both the Sea of Quanta and the imaginary tree.
それは時間という概念において2者の間に本質的な違いがあるからだ。しかしそれらは今日気にするべきものではない。今日の実験はある技術の検証を目的としている。僕たちは量子の海の中にある世界の泡を虚数の木に接続し、消滅する運命の変更を試みる。
Yeah, and that's what Durandal is betting on.
第二の神の鍵を十分に研究し、ヨルムンガンドの技術支援も得た。そんな今だからこそ、天命はこの技術を掌握しなければならない。そうすれば、そう遠くはない未来で、君たちは世界の運命を。
空
間動力システムウォームアップ完了。オットーさん、いつでも実験を開始できるわよ。
Hopefully this doesn't go bad, but hey.
おや、簡潔に話さないといけなくなったね。とにかく今回の実験対象はデュランダルの体内にある特殊な世界の泡だ。
Yep, that's what I said earlier.
僕たちは量子の海から出発し、虚数空間への通路を見つけ出す。そしてそれを虚数の木に接続するんだ。そのためデュランダル、君は第二の神の鍵で作った高次元空間の入り口に入らなければならない。
はい。
Yeah, this is important, so this is gonna be a big deal.
今回は アップグレードした空間新鮮機関装置ゲニウスプラスを用意した。
It's totally not gonna go bad, isn't it? I mean, seriously, sometimes these kinds of experiments are pretty risky.
遠隔支援を担当する長光はそれを利用し、複雑な空間環境の中で君との通信を維持する。
承知しました。
今回の実験は非常に重要だ。そのためリタ、琥珀、君たちにはここで全ての管理や調整を担当してもらう。
Kohaku. No, wait. Does amber in Japanese mean, Kohaku? I gotta take a look at that. I need to actually do some... You know what? Let me take a look at Google. Amber... Japanese translate. It doesn't say that then. Either one, they are saying a completely different name, or I'm not good with... Google is not doing so well.
そして僕はデュランダルと共にこの実験の最前線に立つ。
So he's going in him as well.
はい。
That's unexpected.
正式な場で共に戦うのはこれが初めてだったね。
I don't like that.
あとはよろしく頼むよ。バルキリー、ビアンカ・デュランダル・アタジナ。
I just got that bad feeling. It's like you're going with a snake. The Sea of Quanta. Also, what's with this giant statue here? Oh well, this is Sea of Quanta. Everything is going all over the place. Mihuri, oh why?
世界の残影。
In this game, they really love to insert themselves.
誰も僕の計画を邪魔できない。
Gotta say though, at least dealing with these guys again is interesting. Haven't done deal with these guys since the Senin storyline. Man, fragments of other worlds being in this Sea of Quanta. Get destroyed. I'm assuming the one that throws the drills is basically auto. Anybody else?
面白い場所だ。現実世界に存在するバラバラな情報がここで再び整合され、独自の構造と規則を確立している。所詮人の一生もそういうものだ。有限の時間の中で触れられるあらゆるものを吸収し、最終的に独立した思想と人格を形成する。
The things that they do, messing with realities, is a tricky business.
これが量子の海の感覚か。宇宙の無重力状態と少し似ているな。
あまり離れないでください、主教様。長光さんの話によると、世界の泡から離れた状態で量子の海を漂流していると、通常の世界のあらゆるものに消失するリスクがあるそうです。
まあオットーさんの体は玉鋼でできているから、そういうリスクは低いけどね。
Solium? What? So... What? Give me lore about that! I am very curious now what Otto's body is made out of solium for some odd reason.
しかし、もし本当に外部の世界と連絡がつかなくなったら確かにまずい。何せ僕はもう自分の意識中枢をこの体に移植しているからね。
Man. Otto, you are something else entirely.
それって。
仕方ないわ。この私が2年も費やして作ったゲニウスプラスでも意識のリアルタイム投影は不可能だったのよ。帯域幅が全然足りないもの。
そういうことだ。心配ない。戦闘で君の足を引っ張るようなことはしないよ。
ご冗談を。仮に本気を出した主教様と1対1で手合わせをしたとしたら、
You kidding me?
私でも勝てるとは限らないのでしょ。
Really? Is he that powerful? Are you sure? I doubt it. I just got that feeling that maybe not.
正々堂々と戦って君に勝てるとは思ってないけどね。むしろ僕の出番すらないはずだよ。
Foreshadowing maybe? I don't know. You never know. After all, at one point in post-Odyssey, Otto is gone permanently. At least so we thought until we saw Otto again. But still, I actually wonder if this is actually going to basically show us if this is actually the fate of Otto. Basically, get rid of him completely, at least for a time.
今の夫アポカリプスにとって君はこの宇宙で最も頼りになる仲間だ。また君を困らせてしまったようだ。
It's a lot of pressure, I could tell.
ではさまつなことは忘れ、果敢に探索の足を前に伸ばそう。いざ出発だ。
And so we're going into a dimension. Okay. And now we're going into new territory. This is the part that I don't know about. So basically everything from here on out is new to me. Act 1, the experiment, the mission. To be or not to be, that is the question. Another Shakespeare quote. Oh, great. Jeez. You guys are always gonna show up, huh? Alright, next. Jeez. The funny thing is, when I was in VR chat one time, somebody literally made a world like this. Basically, took the world from the game and put it in here. If anything, it's practically the same. Yeah, this is basically the same world, if anything. However, minus the Honkai beasts. That's better. I was hoping to activate it. Get destroyed. Oh, I should have saved that. This thing's actually tough. Come on. I'm not that great against this thing, maybe. I don't know. The good thing is we got Otto actually assisting us. Pretty sure there'll be more big battles like that. On to another dimensional craziness. Are we in a theater? But it looks extremely different.
Masaka.
This looks like the theater! Don't tell me we're back in the theater! We already dealt with the puppets before. Oh, I didn't even read that. Okay. Sorry, let me read that. I was getting into it. When leaping between dimensions, one's consciousness is sometimes affected by a dreamlike interference. For the girl, it came in the form of images of gallows, remains of Honkai beasts, and unfamiliar purple flowers. These were certainly not images from her own memories. They might have been residential data in the Sea Quanta, or maybe.
ここは大重律者が少し前に作った空間、支配劇場だ。
Wow. So the thing is that because we beated that girl, this place went to the Sea of Quanta, huh? Who would have thought that we're going to see this theater again?
大重律者はすでに消滅したが、ここの一部を保存しておいたんだ。
Really? You're preserving this place?
これは虚数の木への接続に役立つのでしょうか。
その通りだ。君は大重律者、支配の律者に関する情報をどれほど把握してる？
I swear, they accidentally revived the 10th Hesher. I'm gonna go, why in the world, Otto? Stop it!
ネゲントロピーとヨルムンガンドから送られてきた研究データを読みました。その律者は複数の意識の集合体、空間の隙間に独自の領域を構築する能力を持っていました。また全文明の支配の律者とは多くの違いがあったと。
I actually wonder how many differences is there between the previous era Heshers and the current ones.
ああ、それを知ってるのなら十分だ。僕たちが今目を向けるべきものは支配の律者ではなく、律者が残したこの遺産だからね。
So basically, remnants of its army or something?
律者はその巣窟から手下たちを操るため、虚数の木の力を利用し、傀儡の糸を使って異なる空間をつなげたんだ。
Whoa!
そのため、 第十律者の存在が消え、支配劇場がもうすぐ漁師の海に沈もうとしているような状態でも、ここはまだ虚数の木とつながったままなんだ。
So that's why they're acting now.
だから私たちを招集し、急いで実験を始めたのですね。
That makes a lot of sense. This is their window of opportunity.
ああ、時間は待ってくれないからね。剥離された空間は漁師の海に沈むというが、それにも過程というものがある。だが、できれば崩壊の意識が干渉し始める前に、僕は全ての技術と資源を手中に収めたい。
Interesting. Going deep into this.
承知しました。しかし主教様、そうおっしゃるということは、崩壊の意識はやはり本当に存在しているのですか？
Well, we're
ず
about
っと
to
一つ
find
の
out.
仮説かと。
We're about to find out, Durandal.
確かにそれはこの世紀になるまで一つの仮説に過ぎなかった。しかし2000年の第二次崩壊で僕は常識では説明できない膨大な意識に触れた。その意識は雑然とした情報で人類を惑わすのが得意だった。一瞬で地球上のあらゆる資料、学術知識を全部脳に注ぎ込むことすら可能だが、事前に対策をしていなければ人類はそれと平等に会話を交わすことすらできない。
それは、待ってください。もしそれが本当に崩壊の意識で全能だとしたら、
Invincible. Huh.
ああ、もしそれが全能なら文明を消滅させるなんてたやすいはずだ。世代が変わった後に再び立ち直らせるようなこともするはずがない。つまり文明を憎んでいない、もしくは全能ではない、そのどちらかだ。少し話がずれてしまった。とにかく人類は利用できるものは全て利用する必要がある。そうでもしないと僕たちはこの不平等な戦いの中で最後の勝利を手中にすることなどできやしない。
Yeah, no matter what. Even if by using humans as test subjects, although we still don't forget what you have done.
そして今日私たちが行う実験はまさに千載一遇の機会なんですね。
Jeez. Durandal is just a guinea pig in the end, most likely.
その通りだ。互いの関係を考えて僕たちの世界を固有という言葉を使って呼ぶとしたら、崩壊の意識は固有世界と虚数の木の接続を操り、崩壊エネルギーの循環によって影響を与え、人類に必要以上の苦しみを強要している。したがってこれから行う実験は最も楽観的な言葉で言うと、様々な枷を振りほどき、虚数の木との平等なつながりを成立させられる可能性があるんだ。もしそれが可能になったら、人類と崩壊の長きにわたる戦いを戦わずして制することができる。
Yeah, I doubt that that's gonna be how it's gonna go.
しかしそれは最も楽観的な状況ですよね。
ああ、科学研究の角度から言うと、先駆的な実験を一度で成功させるのは難しい。それに未来はもっと予想が困難だ。しかし僕たちがこの冒険からポジティブな結果を入手できれば、少なくとも今度ケビンと向き合うとき少しは自信が持てるだろう。
それはヨルムンガンドの最終目標、聖婚計画のことですか？
Project Stigma. Oh boy. Stigma.
もちろんさ。聖婚計画の恐ろしいところは、世界の規則を確実に再定義できるところだ。
Oh.
もし相手にユートピアを作る力があり、僕たちがそれを持たなかったとしたら、世界はいずれ彼らの期待する姿になる。誰もが全文明に強要される冷たい未来を良しとはしないだろう。だから僕たちはユートピアを作る方法を把握しなければならない。
つまり、もし今日の実験で私の中にある世界の泡が虚数の木に無事接続できたら、
Yes.
将来的に私たちは聖婚計画を拒否する資格を持てるのですね。
その通りだ。君も知っていると思うが、崩壊に対抗する様々な案の中で実現性が高いプランは本当は一つもない。
ちょっとお父さん。
Man, oh man. Of course she's going, nope. Otto, we're gonna succeed.
今日はデュランダルさんが使命を全うするおめでたい日なんでしょ？どうしてそんな重苦しい話をするの？いい加減にしましょうね。いい加減に。
ですが、それは確かな事実です。避けるべきものではありません。
そうだけど、まだ選択しなければいけない時ではないわ。
It's funny that we see this new girl right here, but we don't see Amber, wherever she is.
別に今日じゃなくても。
お気遣いありがとうございます、長光さん。ですが、今まで S 級バルキリーが担当してきた任務は常に失敗を許さず、あるのは成功のみでしたよね。こういう綱渡りのような生き方に私は慣れていますよ。
いい、素晴らしい。
Of course.
さすが天命最強のバルキリー、デュランダルだ。やはり君の純粋な心は一日たりとも変わっていないのだね。
Yup, she's going to see this through the end.
主教様、そういう軽はずみな言葉を口にするのはやめてください。今日の主教様はテンションが高すぎて困ります。
Well, what do you expect? His dream is super close to coming true.
軽はずみな僕がこれ以上話しても信憑性が低いだろうね。長光、実験の手順と技術の詳細の説明は君に任せよう。主教の僕はしばらく口を休ませるとしよう。
Wow. What now? Oh, okay, just goes proceeds to the next mission. So, enemies here.
星の怒りよ、転生せよ。
Get out of my face, you creature! Man, the remnants of the puppets!
一撃は星を貫通します。
They're not dead yet. Okay. At least we took down the remnants. Two cascading figures made their way through the ruins of the theater side by side. One carried themselves in the carefree manner, while the other had an air of earnest determination. One had seen 500 years of change. The other only had 10 years of memories. Yeah, because Otto tends to be the Orochimaru of this universe. The two had little in common, but at the moment they were the iconic figures of the Shikso organization. Before, Otto had made use of an advisory council to deal with trivial day-by-day issues, while he used the time to carry out various kinds of secret research. But when the North American branch broke off to form the independent anti-therapy organization, which would become a rival of Shikso. Ah, so that's what happened. So basically, anti-therapy used to be part of Shikso. Wow, I never knew that. Otto simply knocked out the advisory council and used a more efficient way to maintaining stability. And it was then that the Shikso Valkyries, once a secret weapon, took center stage. From Squad Snowwolf to the Immortal Blades, one outstanding figure after another joined Shikso, encouraging more girls to join the battle. Wow, that was a interesting backstory. Man, we are indeed dealing with the remnants of the puppets' army.
「見送りはここまでだ。前方の道は規定外次元と深く融合したもののみが開けられる。
I see. So he's just gonna be a witness.
長光さんの説明もこの段階までしかありませんでした。この先の空間についてはやはり何の情報もないのでしょうか。
まあこれほど虚数の木に近い空間には今まで誰もたどり着けなかったからね。
This is where is a point of no return, huh?
皆さんが今いる場所はまだ漁師の海の影響がある場所だけど、先に進めば完全に虚数の木の領域に入るわ。私たちにできるのは理論で計算し、あなたがそこで普通に行動することが可能か検証するだけよ。ごめんなさい。今回の実験のクライマックスで価値ある情報を何も提供できなくて。
大丈夫です。実験には未知がつきものですから。
Well, Durandal, you are brave enough to deal with this, so...
私とリタが5年前に冒険した時も想像をはるかに上回る結果を手に入れることができました。今日の実験でも皆さんは様々な手段で証明してくれました。私の体内にある世界の泡がどんな状況でも安全であることを。私にとって受け入れがたいリスクは全て排除されたんです。主教様、 行ってきます。
ああ、行ってらっしゃい。
Of course, I just do the side thing. Without any hesitation, the girl stepped into the wormhole, linking the different dimensions. Beyond her, the overseer's expression looked simultaneously gratified and melancholy. Ooh, I don't like that.
この最後の10年間、君は僕に見事な伝説を見せてくれたよ。ビアンカ・タジナ。長光。
どうしたのオットーさん。
あとはゲニウスを通してデュランダル本人を回収し、探索データを入手すれば実験成功だ。彼女の世界の泡が彼女自身の力で虚数の木と接続できるかどうか。それが僕の計画にとっては少しも重要ではないことを君もよく理解しているはずだ。僕には固有世界を裁断し、折りたたみ、再構築する力が必要だ。世界の泡は僕にとって多くの意義を持たない。
What is he planning to do?
つまり、もしドゥランダルさんが虚数の木で時間を使いすぎた場合、ゲニウスの機能を利用して彼女を強制的に呼び戻すのね。
Oh.
もちろんさ。何せあちらとのリアルタイムな通信は不可能だ。僕たちはいつまでも待ってはいられない。それは彼女自身も知っている。
I see. So basically Durandal is in a time limit.
悲観的になる必要はない。だって君はそれとなく彼女に協力していたんだろ
うやっぱり気づかれていたのね。一応。本当に効果があるかはわからないもの。
効果があるに決まっているよ。相手は僕の配下、優秀なバルキリーだからね。
Wait, what? So now what?
虚数空間。ここは宇宙の始まり。法則が交わる場所だと主教様は言っていました。ここでは時間は条理で認識されない。ここでは物事は力学で計算されない。ここは世界の彼方。規則の上にある規則。しかし何があっても私は前に進まなければなりません。チャンスは一度きりかもしれませんから。
I gotta say, this is definitely a foreign world. What is this? Okay, so that's something I never thought I'll actually experience. So if I get close to those things, it will slow down time. And we got these things. These are the things that we had to deal with from the last chapter. I thought we were done with these things. Apparently not. But then again, the puppet was linked to the imaginary tree, so hey, as Otto said. That was interesting. Ah, great. I was trying to dodge that. And I touched one of those things again. Any more I have to deal with in this unusual space? Oh boy. Even though we got rid of the puppet, we still have to deal with these enemies. Funny. One more run and... Are we in or what? In seemingly boundless empty space, the girl had to rely on her genius device to find the way. 4, 2, 7, 6, 8 steps. 4, 2, 7, 6, 9 steps. Oh boy. The girl felt that as soon as she stepped counting, time gradually began to lose all meaning in this place. 6, 1, 2, 9, 3 steps. 6, 1, 2, 9, 4 steps. Durandal had probably walked the distance of a marathon, yet she did not feel any fatigue. There was still nothing but emptiness in every direction. She began to feel anxiety creeping up on her. She was worried about the reliability of the plan, and wondered if the space-time and asymmetry would cause everything to lose its meaning. The girl took deep breaths, regulating her heartbeat and expelling all unwanted thoughts from her consciousness. Although what surrounded the girl could more accurately be described as the ether rather than air. She didn't need to breathe to stay alive. Jeez. Miku, what are you doing here? At least it sounded like Miku. What is going on here? She heard a faint, indistinct sound coming from far away, in the same direction that genius was leading her. Well, to be precise, this space was no medium through which sound could pass, so the noise must have manifested itself directly in her brain. Okay, that sounds like a girl's voice big time. She could not make out what was being said, but at the end, she was sure she heard something calling her name. Wherever it was, it recognized her. It must be that bubble universe that's inside her. It has to be.
本当に現れた。
Not long before, the girl and her companion had arrived at the designated location, perplexed as to why they had been led here. What, this crazy place? The actual tree? The location data had been transmitted through ether via a mysterious signal. The message was clear. Bianca Agitinda would appear here, carrying the bubble universe. who made this prediction? What was their purpose? The girl and her companion had no idea. It was clearly not Bianca's or Rita's prediction. The message even stated that it wouldn't be a surprise for the Valkyries. Was it transmitted by the Shixel Overseer? No. Otto would never use this kind of method. He liked to be in control of the situation. Man, it does sound like he would. Then, could it have been sent by the residents of the bubble universe? This was even more unlikely. They had naturally lost connection with the imaginary tree, and thus didn't have the capacity to send messages to this place. The visitors from base reality were getting closer. There was the characteristic radiation of a living organism here, and only one possibility for what was emanating from it.
おい、戦友。
ビアンカ、聞こえる？ビアンカ。
It has to be the residents, right?
私よ、しぐれキラ、ここにいるわ。しぐれキラとニグラスはここにいる。
Oh my. She couldn't help but laugh. Her partner had good intuition, but she didn't need any warnings from her. Just as the 7 colors combine, form both black paint and white light, all possibilities manifesting simultaneously can form the void of empty space. But when potential and manifest beings interact, the original void will transform into something else.
ようこそ我々シュガーズ一族の精神世界お菓子の家へ。
What is this? A dust mite?
美しいお嬢さん、シュガーズの言語で私たちのことをブラックシュガー、琥珀糖と呼んでくれてもいいんだよ。
This is Honkai for you. We're now in some sort of interesting imaginary wonderland.
ちょっとニグラス、知り合いとの挨拶は普通そういう感じのものじゃないでしょ？
Oh my! Oh my! I just realized who we are seeing. This is one of the stigmas. At least one of the stigma characters that is in the that you could equip with your Valkyries. She's one of them. Don't tell me we're gonna see the stigma characters in this story.
ねえビアンカ、本当に久しぶりよね。私たちの登場にびっくりした？
ええ、本当にここでまた会えるとは思っていませんでした。しぐれキラ先輩。
Senpai, huh? I didn't expect this. That is interesting.
それとニグラスさん、すみません。地球外生命体の成長パターンについてよく知らなくて。
At least now we know that they're acquaintances.
ちょっと別に今年になってから成長したわけじゃないよ。キラが世間知らずだったから休眠状態だったあの頃の私を完全体だと思ってただけ。
はい？私が世間知らずって。それでもすぐに死んだふりをするやつよりは強いけど。
Wow, played that.
二人とも仲がいいんですね。
まあ悪くはないわ。何せこいつに何度も騙されてきたからね。
Oh, really?
過ぎたことを気にするなって。さて本題に戻すよ。シュガーズの時間で2週間前、私たちはある予告状をもらったんだ。中にはあんたが来る時間が書いてあった。
Oh, wow.
誰かが教えてくれたのよ。シュガーズ時間の今日、あなたがここに来て、この世界の泡を虚数の木に戻そうとするって。
Yes, that's what we're here to do. What of it?
あ、はい。主教様の実験を通してここに来ました。つまり二人はわざわざここで私を待ってくれていたんですか？
もちろんよ。私たちは虚数の木を利用して、ある程度存在する空間を変える技術を把握してるもの。
Wait, what? That's what we're dealing with? Basically a sugar place kind of thing, or whatever it's called. Candyland? What's this called? Candyland. Or is it dessert land? I'll just say dessert land.
私たち？それは。
ああ、2年前キラは金平糖長老の試練に合格し、正式にシュガーズ共同体に加わったんだ。
Sugars. That's funny.
あの世界の泡があんたの体内に入った後、シュレーディンガー博士は量子の海に戻り、キラはエネルギー波動に弾かれ、虚数の木の空間に入った。
Something's telling me there's something familiar about this figure. I'm thinking of two people right away, actually. Either it's Kiana or one of the twins. Somehow, it's one of those two things that I'm thinking of. Either way, this is... Wait. It has a Hersher thing on the back of it. It's a possible chance that it's another Kiana variant from another universe.
運が良かったのか、それともそういう運命なのか。とにかく無の空間に引き裂かれる前にちょうど通りかかったお菓子の家に助けてもらったんだ。
Huh.
お菓子の家はシュガーズ一族の家だけじゃないの。世界の泡から改築した空間避難所でもあるわ。
Interesting.
シュガーズが危機に遭遇した時、彼らは虚数の木と再び接続し、自分たちがいる部分の空間を変換するの。
What?
世界の泡としてのお菓子の家はかなり小さいから、いつでも虚数の木と接続できる。だから崩壊の波動による侵略を受けずに済んだんだ。
I see. So it's just a small bubble universe. Interesting.
こういう実例もあったんですね。
That is interesting.
でもね、ビアンカ。シュガーズとして言わせてもらうと、あなたの中にある世界の泡は、
お菓子の家より何倍も厄介なことになる。
どうしてですか？
量の問題さ。世界の泡の存在をキープする方法は私たちの知ってる限り2種類ある。乱暴な方法とズルをする方法だ。
Brute force or by using a workaround. Okay, okay.
乱暴な方法は外からエネルギーを吸収し続けることで量子の海の自然衰退に抗うこと。
Interesting. Man, we're getting some lore about this craziness.
その方法だと世界の泡は大きければ大きいほどいい。表面積は体積の増加によって減少し続ける。その規模が大きければ自然接触を通してエネルギーの動的バランスを保ち、半永久的に量子の海の中で浮かび続けることができるんだ。
Interesting.
もちろん崩壊エネルギーを吸収しすぎた場合、世界の泡自体に他の問題が発生する。あんたとキラが過去に見たようにな。
Oh, okay.
なんとなくわかりました。 ではシュガーズの方法はズルをする方なのですね。
Yeah, the workaround. What is this workaround?
その通りだ。虚数の木と動的に接続して虚数の木の支えによって衰退を阻止する。
Ooh.
この方法の本質は虚数の木を騙すことで目標を他の文明世界に寄生させることで生存させるか、もしくは神聖世界として認定させて支えてもらうかだ。
Interesting.
わかりやすく言えば接ぎ木みたいなものさ。継ぐ枝が大きく複雑であればあるほど手術が難しくなる。
I see. So basically, they're gonna have to basically use the bubble universe that's inside Bianca right now and attach to the tree now, but it's gonna be a lot harder than what they're dealing with right now. Basically, Sugars basically has a small bubble universe and they were successful on it. But when it comes to Durandal's case, she has a big universe. So it will be harder to do.
だからその方法を使う場合、世界の泡は小さい方が都合がいいってわけだ。
つまり世界の泡の存在をキープする2つの方法は互いに矛盾しているということですか？
So, sure sounds like it.
ええ、それに当時のシュレーディンガー博士が言うには、
あんたの中にある世界の泡は乱暴ルートのために設計されたもの。ムーンライトスローンのシステムに合わせて余分な崩壊エネルギーを消去するためのものだ。
Uh-huh.
しかしエーテルアンカーが崩壊エネルギーに侵食されてしまった。それによって世界の泡がバラバラにならないようあんたの体内に固定しないといけない。
Yeah, that's what happened.
船が大きすぎると向きを変えにくいって言うじゃないか。今さらズルをする方法に変えるとなると膨大な演算が必要になる。
Sure sounds like a lot of work.
それって
デュランダル、人工知能を持つ君の検査。
Yeah, that is a thing.
聖剣は確かにずっと空間の隙間で世界の泡の安定を、私と世界の泡の間にある反転関係を保ってきました。
Yep, that blade is inside you too, right?
ですが別れてから私と聖剣の間には会話する手段が何もありません。
Oh, okay, okay. So she doesn't have it. So where is it?
あの子が世界の向こう側で必死に働いている様子を感じることはできますが、それ以外何も伝わってきません。
そっか。やっぱりあの方法しかないだろうな。
Yeah?
それって砂糖の鍵の力を使うってこと？
それ以外にアンカーポイントの反転を乗り越えられるような通信方法はないだろう。長老には申し訳ないけど物は使うためにあるからさ。
So basically, it is possible to save the other universe. Interesting.
でもあれは長老が十数年もかけてやっと直したものでしょ。なるべく慎重に使いましょう。
何の話ですか？
Well, they're about to explain it, Duranda.
砂糖の鍵はシュガーズ一族に今まで伝わってきた古代の遺物なの。お菓子の家自体の製造に使われたこともあるわ。
The candy house. Ah, the things I wish to do if I was in such a world. I'm most likely to eat a lot. But the thing is that they're all sugary, so unfortunately I'll miss meat.
コンペイトー長老の話によると、数年前ある人類が天命の神の鍵と比較して砂糖の鍵を外の鍵と呼んだらしいの。
Key of the Beyond. Interesting.
ああ、あいつは私たちを裏切って砂糖の鍵を壊した張本人だ。
What?
あんたたち人類にそんな奴がいたせいで、キラがシュガーズ一族に加わるとき、観察期間が3年間も必要だったんだから。
確かに人類は複雑ですね。私も他人の考えが読めない時がよくあります。
Don't we all, Duranda?
本気でリタに助けを求めた時もいつも気にしないでください、大丈夫ですから、みたいな答えしか返ってきませんし。
そいつはシュガーズにとってはプラスになるけどな。さて、私は砂糖の鍵の準備作業に取り掛かるから、キラと昔話でも楽しむといいよ。
Okay, okay.
ありがとう、ニグラス。
はいはい、遠慮はいらないさ。後で喧嘩する時間はいくらでもあるんだから。
Interesting. Soon enough, she becomes a Valkyrie. That'll be interesting, right?
ニグラスさんはデュラと気が合うかもしれませんね。
Another interesting cutscene bit. It's interesting. You would think that these characters who are stigmas would just be stigmas, but they could actually appear in the main story after all. I never knew that was going to be a possible thing. That's cool though. May as well use another character from, well, the stigmas and their own lore and such and put it into the actual main story. That's the thing, I forgot to think that this is actually a part of the main storyline. Also, I gotta say, being in this much dessert makes my mouth water. Oh man. But at the same time, I better be careful because you don't want to have your teeth being broken.
私もそう思うわ。ところでビアンカ、本当に背が高くなったわね。性格も穏やかになった気がするわ。
I bet the last time they saw each other was like when she went to the bubble universe or something. And that was like way back. 10 years ago.
むしろ頑固の方が近いかもしれませんね。天命で最も融通が利かないバルキリーは私だとみんなにはそう思われているようです。
Yeah, she's actually very, very serious.
嘘、一番融通が利くタイプだと思うけどな。まあ仕事に関しては意見を曲げないビアンカも想像できるけど。
ほら、キラ先輩も言ってたじゃないですか。S 級バルキリーを同僚にするなら私もリタみたいな人を選びますよ。
あら、二人とももう S 級バルキリーなの？まるであの頃のセシリア様とテレサ様みたいだわ。
Now it makes a lot of sense. She is part of Shixel's Valkyries as well, but I guess at one point she ended up staying behind in this bubble universe, I guess. I'm assuming. That means that she goes way back. The fact that she is saying Cecilia and Theresa, that confirms it. She's originally from their dimension, but actually got separated.
それは恐れ多いです。それに。
どうしたの？嫌なことでもあったの？
あ、いいえ。実は3年ほど前、司教様から黒煙白花の使用権をいただきました。
Ooh. Now you're gonna explain about that, huh?
セシリア様の黒煙白花を？さすがビアンカ、すごいわ。
Yeah, she inherited that weapon. I see. So basically, Cecilia's weapon ended up going to her. Ooh. I didn't know that. I knew that Cecilia was a spear user as well. I didn't expect that spear inherited by Durandal. I didn't expect that.
ありがとうございます。
Man.
ですが、セシリア先輩から彼女の黒煙白花を借りているに過ぎないと、私はそう思っています。
And obviously, Cecilia was a pretty top tier S rank Valkyrie as well. It seems that only the elite could actually wield that.
もちろん、神の鍵は神の鍵。誰かの付属品ではありませんが、ですが、私には感じます。これには、セシリア先輩の深い跡が残されています。
I wonder how much she knew about Cecilia.
まあ、それはわかるわ。セシリア様の前に黒煙白花の力を使いこなせた人は長い間いなかったからね。ねえ、知ってる？あのセシリア様でも黒煙白花の持ち主になったことに対してかなりのプレッシャーを感じていたのよ。
I bet.
どうして？適性が高かったんですよね。
うん。適性の話ならセシリア様よりビアンカの方が上かもしれないわよ。私自身も侵食されたことがあるからなんとなくわかるわ。
Ah, okay. So in a way, Durandal surpassed Cecilia. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I never seen Cecilia fight after all. The thing is that I really need to continue reading the second Impact storyline since Cecilia is actually involved in that.
よく聞いて、ビアンカ。セシリア様がぶつかった問題はあなたと真逆で同じなの。
真逆で同じ？どういう意味ですか？
I'm confused too.
あの司教様はあなたに教えていないのかもしれないけど、
You're gonna explain it to her?
セシリア様の前にいた黒煙白花の幾人かの持ち主は様々な理由で天命から除名されているの。
What?
それは
黒煙白花は前世紀70年代に北大西洋の深海から引き上げられたって話はあなたも知ってるよね。
Uh-huh.
その件はシュレーディンガー博士の過去と直接的なつながりがあるの。
彼女が天命を裏切った件ですか？リタが教えてくれました。
So they're all directly related to this spear?
それに彼女が主教様のことを不倶戴天の敵だと言った時に、多分皆さんもなんとなく察したかと思います。
なら当時の天命最強のバルキリー黒煙白花の持ち主、彼女がネゲントロピー陣営に加わってそのせいで亡くなったってことは知ってる？
Wow.
黒煙白花はその時に海の中に沈んだのよ。
Wow, that is unexpected. We're also getting lore about the weapon.
その人の名前はあなたも知ってるはず。リアーナよ。そう、シュレーディンガー博士のミドルネームは彼女の命の恩人の名前なの。
Wow, we're getting lore big time.
世界は狭いのよ、ビアンカ。普通のバルキリーは何も知らないかもしれないけど、黒煙白花の持ち主になることは決して簡単なことじゃないわ。
I bet.
実は今でも黒煙白花は不吉だと信じているバルキリーがいます。
Wow.
でも今になってみんなは黒煙白花はセシリア様を象徴するものの一つだってそう思うようになったんでしょ？
I can see that.
それはセシリア先輩の個人的な魅力が。
Knowing what she did, oh boy.
違うの、ビアンカ。 確かに私はセシリア様の一番のファンだって自称してるけど、
Oh, really? You're a big fan of Cecilia, huh? Well, that's actually pretty interesting to know.
事実だけを話すと、それはただセシリア様が黒煙白花を長く所有していただけに過ぎないわ。セシリア様は私にこう話してくださったことがあるの。自分と黒煙白花の間に拭えない距離感がある。それは名声云々の問題ではなく、
So there's a deeper connection between that.
純粋な歴史に対する畏敬の感情なの。カスラナ一族の天下制裁に対する態度みたいにね。
Interesting.
どう？スタートは全然違うけど、本当の気持ちに関してはかなり似てるでしょ？
なるほど。確かに不思議です。先輩、やはりお姉さんみたいですね。
Older sister, huh?
え？
今の話、リタが相手だと恥ずかしくなりますし、主教様が相手では大げさすぎるように思ってしまいます。もしかしたら先輩にしか話せないことだったのかもしれません。
Jeez. Talk about deep connection then.
言われてみるとちょっと恥ずかしくなったわ。ところで結構長く話していたけれど、
Yes.
ニグラス、準備作業はそろそろ終わるでしょ？
二人ともごめん。ちょっとやらかしたというか、プログラムにバグがあったというか。
What?
バグ？
まあ呼び方はどうでもいいんだ。とにかく虚数の造物が引き寄せられてお菓子の家の外側まで来てるんだ。
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The puppets again, right?
手伝ってくれビアンカ。万が一お菓子の家に侵入されたら厄介なことになる。
わかりました。敵を全員倒せばいいんですよね。
Yep. Pretty much business as usual.
こういう簡単な解決方法は気に入ってます。
Yeah, brute
全力
force
で戦い
everything.
なさい、ビアンカ。私たちの力を。
I thought we were gonna fight in the candy town. I see. So if I get hit by one of those slow time effect thingies, I could actually, you know.
星の怒りよ、転生せよ。
Man, these things, I tell ya.
この一撃は
Get
星を
destroyed.
貫通します。
Man, these things are just... They don't go down easily. Come on, take it down before it goes! Oh, of course! Get out of here, remnant of the puppets! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. More? Okay. How much does it take to actually take down a remnant of a puppet? Jeez! Wait, what? There's achievements in this? Are you done yet or what? Oh boy. Next round, I guess? I mean, the story just goes ahead. Okay, here we go. Line after line of alien text rolled across the screen of Nigthara's control console. That's a lot of alien text, apparently. It looked like she was running some rather complicated programs. Well, I bet. It looks complicated to me.
戦闘お疲れ様。礼を言う。
Not really that tough, but hey.
だがもう少し待ってくれ。通信の安定性に不安を感じているのか、相手は任務の処理を優先し、その後に完全な通信モードを確立することにしたようだ。
相手？それってリュラのことですか？もう連絡が取れたんですか？
Ooh.
まあそういうことだ。あの人工知能は今、砂糖の鍵が送った世界の泡の臨時接続プランを全速力で受信中だ。そのためまだ人格形態の切り替えができてない。
I see.
わかりました。ちょうどいいですね。その間、気持ちの整理ができます。
Yeah, I bet.
心の準備という意味です。
This is a lot to take in.
とにかく今日こんな機会をくださって、ありがとうございます。
何を照れてるんだ。キラの友達は私の友達。礼はいらないよ。
Of course.
待って。
Oh?
ああ、いいぞいいぞ。おう、順調だ。
Oh?
何があったんですか？
Yeah, what happened?
成功した。相手が接続プランを受信し、実現させてくれた。早速だが、通話を開始する。
Cool!
あ、待って。
It's already there. Sound only.
テストテスト。ビアンカ様、聞こえるっしょ？聞こえたら大きな声で返事するっしょ。
Jeez, all of a sudden we're talking to the sword, most likely.
問題ありません。よく聞こえてます。よく聞こえてますよ。聖剣デュランダル。
まあ、久しぶりっしょ。もう小娘から大人になったっしょ。めでたいめでたいっしょ。
Yeah, she grew up since then.
ところで、今の3サイズはどうなっしょ？ 90 はあるっしょ。
Oh wow! I didn't know that the blade was a pervert! Wow! Just wow! Well, degeneracy time.
ちょっと
Ah!
あなたね、いきなりその話をするんですか？キラ先輩がまだここにいるんですよ。
Wow, that is actually funny.
あ、そういえばリタはやはりいないっしょ。
No, she's not.
ええ、けど心配しないで。リタは元気にしています。ただ、彼女の体質では私のように虚数の木まで来ることができなかったので、今日は一緒ではないのです。
実際、ビアンカ様が彼女たちの協力を得てこの空間までやってきたこと自体がすごいことっしょ。でもまあ、私はやっぱりすごいっしょ。こんな風に必要な仕事を終わらせてビアンカ様と雑談してるんだから。
Oh.
必要な仕事はもう終わったんですか？今から始めると思っていました。
Yeah.
これが電子機器の長所っしょ。人間たちの想像を超えるスピードで片付けられるっしょ。
Jeez.
まあ、この件に関しては完璧にするのは難しいから、こうして出てくることは今後あまりないっしょ。まあ、一部だけなら出すことができるけど。
Wow.
どういう意味ですか？一部ってあなたを構成している宝石のことですか？
Yeah, that's a question. What's gonna happen to the sword?
私ったらいつも頭に口が追いついていないっしょ。ただ機械の私に口があると言えるかは謎っしょ。
You're an interesting blade, I'll tell you that.
冗談はここまでにするっしょ。こうしていられる時間は限られてるから、ひとまず状況を整理するっしょ。数年の運用の中で私は気づいたっしょ。あの世界の泡の危機はそれが誕生した時から始まっていたってことに。
Well now. Little origin stuff here, that's for sure. Man, oh man. These two characters right here, the one with the red and the one in the blue, are also stigma characters. Funny enough. Also, that's young Durandal. This is where she looked like that when went into the bubble universe to begin with. Man, talk about something, isn't it? Rita has been with her ever since then, of course.
5万年前、崩壊の脅威から抜け出すために人類は量子の海、世界の泡の中に崩壊エネルギーを排出することを試みたっしょ。
I also say that Rita is also older than Durandal, so that's interesting to know.
けどリツちゃんが彼らの技術の中心であるムー大陸を破壊し、その試みは実行できなくなったっしょ。ただ人工的に作られた世界の泡のエーテルアンカーはまだ壊れておらず。人々はそのゴミ集積場として設計された世界を人類の住める避難所として改造しようとしたっしょ。つまり私たちが目にした景色っしょ。世界の泡を避難所へと改造する工程はまずまずだったっしょ。けどゴミ集積場のために設計した余計な装置は残されたままになった。
And?
そういう潜在的な機能のズレが最終的にある狂人の行動によって取り返しのつかない悲劇となったっしょ。
Oh.
その後のあの世界の歴史は全部瀕死の状態にある世界に延命措置を施したに過ぎないっしょ。ビアンカ様はあの世界の冒険で狂人の運命に終止符を打ったっしょ。そしてあのバラバラになりかけた世界を救う責任を背負うことになったっしょ。
That is true. Very true.
ニグラスの分析結果のように、あの世界の泡の量は一つの個体として虚数の木に直接戻ることの妨げになったっしょ。その反転ラインは負のエントロピーシステムに固定される必要があるっしょ。簡単に言うと、残念ながら私たちの使命はまだ終わらないっしょ。
大丈夫です。もともと覚悟はできていますから。全ては昔のまま。そういうことですよね。
Well, you have to be ready about this. This is a big, big step.
ああ、そういうわけではないっしょ。私の仕事に変化はないけど、ビアンカ様は今その責任を他の人に分担してもらうことができるはずっしょ。
それって。
I am wondering what?
さあ、砂糖の鍵の臨時権限を使って体験してもらうっしょ。
Oh! The girl nodded in her head. Countless streams of data suddenly began pouring into her mind. For an instant, she understood what the overseer meant when he said a consciousness so enormous that it defied common sense. But unlike what the overseer had said about the Honkai persona, this consciousness seemed to fill her mind with warmth and nostalgia. Like a birthday candle Rita lit for her on New Year's Eve. And funny enough, New Year's Eve is also Durandal's birthday.
ありがとうございます。本物の不朽なる刃。
Well now, calm yourself, resting place of the universe. I am space-time itself. Wait, what? The source of the power that destroys all. My role is to obliterate all universes. The girl felt a familiar power flowing through her body. And also we get to peek on wherever else that Durandal had, that's for sure. Man, I gotta say, either I just got that feeling that some of these are also fan art or some sort of art from other artists. I don't know. The one on the top right feels like that, especially. Although I don't mind it, it's actually pretty beautiful. Also, I think Durandal had cosplay stuff. Oh, now I see. Durandal, that was the picture from earlier. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's interesting. So now we see the actual picture from before, but this time instead of a blank white, we actually see it in its full glory. Huh, interesting. She looks like a actual how to say it? Either a Hersher with a cosplay or a not space marine, space Sailor Moon girl. Let's just say that. Also, the one in the bottom right reminds me of Sword Art Online for some odd reason. Still though, these are moments of her life. 5 years earlier, she had used this power to cut through layered space, cutting a manifold that supported an entire continent free from the bubble universe. In those 5 years, this power has been laying dormant, not in base reality, but in a strange dimension within her body. In terms of fighting capability, the girl who already possessed the Abyss flower didn't need assistance from the Holy Blade, but as the name she now went by demonstrated, the Holy Blade Durandal had become a symbol of her life as a Valkyrie.
今私のコアを取り出せば世界を守る責任をビアンカ様の信頼できる仲間に任せることができるっしょ。
そうすればこの世界の運命を背負う者が少しずつ増えるんですよね。
Interesting.
いや、厳密に言うと背負う人は一人のままっしょ。しかし今なら互いに交換が可能になったっしょ。
Oh wow.
今砂糖の鍵の技術プランを学習することで私を媒介にして世界の泡を虚数の木に接続できるようになったっしょ。
Wow. There's a lot of lore, I'll tell you that. Also, how you doing, Katana? It's good to see you again. It's been a while. Also, I see that you have a interesting rainbow-like emo, that's for sure. How you been, Katana? It's been a while. You've been doing well lately?
まだ世界の泡の独立という最終目標は実現できていないけど、少なくともずっとビアンカ様の体に頼ってあの世界を守る必要はなくなったっしょ。
Oh, wow.
ついでにあの趣味消しの構成をしておいたっしょ。そうすれば私のコアを他の誰かに渡しても短時間なら正外の力をビアンカ様は使えるっしょ。
At least now she'll be free from it, maybe? I don't know.
そう言われてみれば正害は消えていませんでしたね。
つまるところ、正外が本当に依存しているのは特定の世界の泡ではなく、漁師の海自身の力っしょ。
Info dump? What?
けど、そういう技術的な話より、あの趣味消しというすごいものは一体どういうものっしょ？私も自分用にもう一つ欲しいっしょ。
Okay, I mean, this is a lot of information taking in, that's for sure. Oh boy, my brain is starting to go dumb now. Oh my, thanks for that boop. Oh boy, that booping boops. Booping boop. I don't know what to say.
あなたのデータベースにスーという全文明の英雄は記録されてますか？スーという全文明の英雄は記録されてますか？
Also have to say, Kitana,
私に託したんです。
you missed the part where the sword was actually being perverted. That's the thing. The blade, the Durandal blade decided to go perverty. I went, what in the world? You should have used that bonk on the sword instead of me.
彼は数千年もかけて豪奢計画というプロジェクトを実行し、パラレルワールドの観測を通じて崩壊に対抗する方法を探していました。
なるほどっしょ。
Yeah.
残念ながら私のところにそういうデータはないっしょ。だけど、そんな人物が趣味消しをビアンカ様に託すということは、彼はもう答えを見つけたってことっしょ。
Interesting. Rip, no more Himu emotes. It's okay. In time you'll get the emotes again. I'm pretty sure. In the meantime, just use any emote you have currently. It happens, it happens. I mean, I know the feeling when a emote set has been expired. But eventually you'll get it back eventually. Who knows? You get lucky when it comes to people gifting, right? Or you end up doing it yourself. It's one of those two. Either way, it's just another way to support the streamers, right? I don't know. Who knows? Just something I thought about, that's all. I mean, when it comes to emotes, it's another way of expression, I'll say. Oh my, that's a cute cat one. I love that one a lot. That's a cute cat one.
そのようです。豪奢計画は最後にようやく唯一の答えを見つけた。
Oh?
彼はそう言いました。しかし、詳細は教えてもらえませんでした。彼が残した資料を主教様に渡しましたが、主教様は彼と同じく何も言ってくれませんでした。
My oh my, that's a yandere. No, if I remember correctly, that character that is in that emote, she's from Steins Gate, if I remember correctly. I didn't watch the anime yet, and I have yet to play the games yet. One of these days I will stream that game, because I do have it in my own game list now. So eventually I will stream it. It's just not anytime soon. Most likely the next new game that's coming up is Stella Link.
実に面白いっしょ。
At least you got the Chromia ones, that's for sure. You like those especially. Oh man, the stabbings. Oh boy.
何か分かったんですか、デュラ。
いや、何もわからないっしょ。
Bianca going what?
わからないから面白いっしょ。人類はそういうものっしょ。
Oh?
人類に対する理解が妙にずれているだけなのでは？
Well, she's apparently a AI, so hey. Yeah, I'm glad that you got lucky on getting the Chromia ones. Those emotes are amazing. I can't wait for the day when I'd be able to have like animated emotes as well. One day.
私 私はビアンカ様たちのような有機生命体じゃないっしょ。ズレがあって普通っしょ。ズレこそがアイデンティティっしょ。おや、
何かあったんですか？
リアルタイム計算に警告があったっしょ。世界の泡と虚数の木の接続は5分後にカオス現象のせいで予測不能になるっしょ。
Oh, chaos phenomenon? Oh my. Chromia's birthday is today? Oh man, I really want to be in. I wish I could have seen that. Let me see. I wish I gotten to see that, but today was also a stream day, so unfortunately I wasn't able to watch that, that's for sure. I wish I was able to watch. And of course, I'm also a fan of Chromia after all. Not just Himu after all.
反応の余裕を空けておくために、私は3分以内にプログラムを自動モードから手動モードに戻さないといけないっしょ。
つまり今回の再会はそろそろ終わりということですね。
Oh my, so that's it for their reunion.
まだまだ話したいことがたくさんあるっしょ。天命カップとネゲントロピー杯の優勝者を知りたいっしょ。
To be honest, it makes sense that she will stream early because there's a most likely chance she wants to hang out with her family or her friends. I'm thinking of the two. I mean, if I had to do that, I would do the same thing. I'll stream early in the day, and then after I finish stream, I deal with birthday stuff with friends or family. I mean, at one point I was thinking that, but then I woke up pretty late, so unfortunately I didn't get the chance to stream like that. Maybe next year I will do it. Until sometime around the afternoon. Yeah, I had a feeling she would end it sooner. I had to take a look on my end, and she's definitely offline, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure she's having a good time on her birthday. I wonder, Kitana, how was her birthday? Was it very enjoyable? I just out of curiosity, because since I didn't get the chance to see it, I'm just curious. 5 or 6 p.m. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely, I didn't even get to see, unfortunately. I wish I seen it. You missed it as well? Aww. I just hope that Chromia actually has VODs in her channel, if anything. I might actually take a look at it, maybe. Wait, what? What it said? I didn't meant to do that. Let me see. Oh, wow.
そんなものが気になるんですか？サッカーなんて全然興味がないでしょ？
Oh, wow. Yeah, Durandal is an athlete. Oh, I'm pretty sure she would have fun. She's around with a lot of friends in VRC after all. She must have had fun.
だから何っしょ。ビアンカ様から崩壊と無関係な話を聞くなんて、怠けるのが好きな私にとって最高に嬉しいことっしょ。
I see. Because if it was all Honkai, it's all work.
ええ、わかりました。その、
She
ありがとう
wants
ございます。
she wants to hear her accomplishments in life, not the whole Honkai business stuff.
ビアンカ様が照れてるっしょ。かわいっしょ。
Now she sounds like a pervert.
さあ、本当に時間はないっしょ。これからの道はまだまだ危険かもしれないっしょ。でも私はあの見知らぬ先行者が確かに唯一の答えを見つけてくれたと信じてるっしょ。みんなも世界を、仲間を、そして自分たちの可能性を信じ、時間に全てを証明してもらうっしょ。ではまた。私の体は任せたっしょ。
Oh, wow. And we're back to these things. Wow, we got a little thing on our hand now. It's interesting that this is a Durandal story after all. Not now, phone! Stay on for a little longer.
信号が消えたわ。
きっとまた会える。そうでしょ。
ポジティブなのはいいことさ。まあ全文明の人たちはみんな怖いってなんとなく思ってるけど。
Well, I bet so.
そういえばスー博士も最初は彼の世界の泡にずっと閉じ込めてやるって私を脅していましたね。
Wow.
それは虚勢を張っただけだと思うけどな。彼みたいな人は短時間であんたに対する考えを変えたりしなさそうだし。
Yes, so what now? Did we save the other bubble universe or what?
じゃあニグラス、あなたの言ってたなんとなく思うというのは。
私もうまく言えないさ。
はい？
仕方ないよ。一種の勘ってやつだから。でも何も言わないよりはマシだろ。
Well, at least it's honest. That little fur ball on the shoulder.
ありがとうございます。ですが本当に避けて通れない運命に遭遇したとしても私は逃げたりしないと思います。少なくとも今の私は自分の責任を他の誰かに託す手段を得ましたから。
Sounds like a cutscene is coming.
ちょっと、その言い方演技悪いわよ。そういうことに関してはセシリア様と同じにならなくてもいいんだからね。
Really, note to self. And put this on my back of my mind. Not back of my mind. I have to put it in the front of my mind. I need to read that Honkai Impact manga big time. I need to really progress on it.
私、その政権はいらないから、ちゃんと自分で保管しなさい。変な考えも起こさないようにね。
The reason why is that I want to know more about Cecilia since I haven't finished that storyline.
あ、いいえ、そういう意味ではなく、すみません。心配をかけました、先輩。
私も悪かったから謝らないで。バルキリーとしてあなたはとうに私とニグラスを超えてるし、私はあなたの判断を信じるべきだった。
At least now we know that she did surpass the two Valkyries. And yes, the furball used to be look like a human most likely, but now she's reduced to a furball.
とにかく互いの気持ちが伝わればいいんだろ。ビアンカはキラの心配を理解できたし、キラもビアンカがちゃんとわきまえてるって分かったんだ。互いに謝るとかそういう煩わしい礼儀を私たちシュガーズは推奨しないんだ。
それもそうね。とにかく機会があったらいつでも協力するからね、ビアンカ。
So in other words, Bianca could actually visit these two. Good, good, good.
はい、その時は遠慮しませんから。
Not so polite next time. Yeah, because you could really be carefree with these two.
あれ？
さて、世界の泡に関する使命は次の段階に入りましたし、私たちにはそれぞれ果たさないといけない使命はたくさんあります。二人とも今回の実験は無事クリアできましたし、そろそろ前回のようにゲニウスを起動しないといけませんね。
The genius device.
急すぎないか？少し座って一緒にお菓子を食べようよ。
Yeah, I know. There's literally a lot of dessert all around us. At least eat some of it, or at least take one of those big candy canes with you.
ビアンカはそういう人よ。任務以外で彼女はプライベートの時間をめったに作らないの。
That is true. She's a workaholic.
互いの気持ちを理解すれば 煩わしい礼儀は必要ない。むしろそれはビアンカのスタイルよ。
ご理解ありがとうございます、先輩。
I mean, her senpai has to understand her.
ではまた。
今度はチョコパフェをおごってね。
A chocolate buffet. A chocolate buffet surrounded by all these sweets. You got it.
それだけでは足りないだろう。あ、そうだ。一緒にカラオケに行くのはどうだ？オールでな。
Karaoke, that'd actually be interesting.
それはやめておくわ。私、ちゃんとわきまえてるもの。
Mean, this is like a goodbye, but just temporary goodbye. Wait, does that mean that she'll be able to come back here anytime she wants? I doubt it because it must take a lot of resources to get back here. Also, nice wiggle. Also reminds me of one of my friend's avatars in VR chat for some odd reason. Then again, a lot of VR chat models look like that too, so...
彼女の信号が完全にこの空間から消えたな。
Ah, she's gone already. Squeeze goodbye. Oh my.
彼女の独特のテンプに隠された例の推論をやっぱり口にはしなかったな。本当に再会できるかどうか私には確信がないんだけど。
Man, that's a thing. Will they be able to see each other again though? I don't know.
仕方ないわ。タイミングがなかったもの。それに、彼女はある面において、セシリア様とは決定的な違いがあると思うの。彼女の本当の力は、私たちの手助けがなくても、ちゃんと覚醒できるはずだから。
Wait. Bianca has her own hidden power? Ooh, now I'm interested. Also, nice Chromia pats.
未来の旅に、
Oh man, I
た
gotta
とえ
say.
妨げがあったとしても、彼女とリタなら、今までのように、無事に乗り越えられるはずよ。
It sounds like we're about to wrap up this chapter.
ええ、きっと問題はないわ。
Wow. That was interesting. How was the FGO event? Rough, I'll be honest. I only finished up to the, I finished the story, I'll say that. But I didn't do the extra stuff because, to be honest, I kind of had enough of, the event. It's one of those events I'm just not interested in. What is this? Oh, great, we got a thingamajig. Let me put the charger thing on, just in case. The thing is that, let me talk to you about that FGO event before I continue a bit. Basically, a lot has happened since then. Obviously, it was rough for me because I had to try to take the time to actually do not only the tower stuff, but also grind on ambers as well. So I could actually burn them for 1,000. Ugh. Not for the loot. Unfortunately, I got really tired of actually doing the event, unfortunately. It's not my kind of event, that's for sure. I mean, I felt the same way when I was dealing with the last tower event, and that was rough. I mean, the thing is that events like that, I never end up streaming either. And it kind of sucks. It was a good story in the long run, especially when the Amazons fought each other. Oh boy, I just... talking too fast and then I just go... saliva going in the throat. Basically, it was pretty interesting to see how things ended the way it did in the game. And now we know that there's... when it comes to the Servantverse, they have their own company and all that. And that company could even traverse, I guess, dimensions. Anyway, a few days ago. Oh no! Oh no, this guy. I didn't finish the event. Let me guess, you didn't have enough time to deal with it, or was it too rough for you? I'm just out of curiosity. Or it was an event that you were not interested in. Just out of curiosity, okay? With a few wrist twisted solium threads reach out from the fair hair man's sleeves. Oh boy. And the thing is, we now know that this guy's body is made out of solium. He is using these threads to control the puppet, just like how this puppet was controlling the tin puppets. What? Was he behind the whole incident with the puppets? Are you serious? Just doing Lost Belt story to finish. Yeah. Eventually, after the Genshin Impact story I'm gonna deal with later, I'm gonna do again FGO again to try to finish that India Lost Belt. I'll have to say, I am far behind, that's for sure. I know that the other Lost Belt came out as well, and I really want to get into that one too. But I have to get past the Indian Lost Belt first. Eventually I'll get to it. We'll see, we'll see. He injected his electronic neutrons into the puppet like a Trojan program and calmly watched the Hersher from a distance. What the hell is he doing? I am at Lost Belt 4. Yeah, that's the same Lost Belt I'm in, that's for sure. Wait. Yeah, you're in the same Lost Belt as I am. I will have to say eventually I'll finish my part, that's for sure. And then we'll enter Lost Belt 5 later on. The 10th Hersher of Dominance. A collection of thousands of minds connected to a myriad of fragile puppets. You're almost done? Nice! You know what's funny? In my Discord, the one that I use for streams and such, people are basically showing off their ending, like the teams they use for beating the final boss of the final bosses of the Lost Belt. And the thing is, I have no contents about it because I'm trying not to spoil things for myself, funny enough. I'm just hoping that I am close to the end. Eventually I'll get to the end. As someone who also had a distribute in mind, he found it a perfect victim. He was, oh boy, my throat is going all ugh. He was watching idly as it provokes each Hersher in turn, as it is almost wiped out by antitherapy, and watching as it forces K423 to duel with the other half of Shiren's consciousness. What? He knew all about that too? Are you serious? The clone of the Kiana, the clone, and Shiren actually dealing with that. That was something else. This is crazy. So he found out, he knew all about that? How much more does this guy even... He's basically invading people's privacy as well. Okay, oh my. Oh boy. He was confident he knew these. But he wasn't interested in their growing up stories. He needed to snatch the Hersher core capable of creating unique spaces before anyone did. And the opportunity came to him. When the 10th Hersher was fighting K-23, there was no way it realized the rat among its puppet army. Thus, at the very moment when the newborn Hersher of Flame Cyclicon swung the blade of conviction, he got his hands on the 10th Hersher's core. Oh no. So that's what happened to it. I'm dreading for this now. I'm dreading what may happen next. I can't even tap this one. All welfare is based on deception. He saw no shame in this. Before the core's connection to the imaginary space was cut, he quickly examined this spatial power that didn't belong to the Hersher of the Void. And exactly then, he was dragged into a white void by an intangible force. What was going on here? Also, the person on the left reminds me of a certain FGO character. Don't you think, Katana? It's totally not Anastasia, right? It looks like Anastasia, I'll be honest. He didn't expect this, but he wasn't afraid. 17 years ago, he had visited this place, and back then, he hadn't adapted to any thinking pattern that's not human. Oh my. Saber? That's what you're thinking of? Saber? Then again, I could see that as well. I could see Altoriad Pendragon's figure as well. If anything, I could see that. He remembered he came up with a question in a hurry. Before the question was formed and uttered, the answer had sludged into his mind. It was so deep and profound that no brain could have kept it. Yeah, the thing is, it just looks like Anastasia, but I could also see Artoria's saber as well on it. I don't know. I could see both. I could say that. After the moment, he didn't believe the one before him was the Almighty God. Wait, what? A god won't mind any man's thoughts, just like a man won't mind any ant's thoughts. Elia's mom! Oh god. I wouldn't say that. Knowing what she... I mean, the thing is, we all saw... I mean, you've seen Fake Zero and all that. So obviously... I don't know. Maybe I could see that. Maybe... Who knows? Maybe she would wear that. I mean, they literally were in an icy area for a while, you know? But that remained an unconfirmed assumption. It wasn't a precondition or truth. her clothing she was wearing. But yeah, Iris feel I could see her wearing that. 17 years later, he had now grasped the priceless data from Project Valuka. Okay. He knew this existence that dwelled in the void only had more knowledge than any human. Knowledge is, of course, a source of power. That is true. Knowledge is power. But knowledge itself isn't power yet. Wait, what? Jean? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe yes too. Knowing what Jean is like. Yeah, I could see that too. But who knows? The thing is that we only know that Jean wears 3 types of outfits in Genshin, so hey. A tick looks just as tiny as an ant, but unlike an ant. It carries numerous viruses and can make a human who sits at the top of the food chain suffer from hydronetic fever and beg for a quick death. Jeez. Jean from FGO? Okay, let me see. Jean from FGO. Jean from FGO. I'm trying to remember, actually. Jean from FGO. My brain is trying to think on that. Oh! Jeanne d'Arc! Are you talking about her? If so, then I can see that as well. So, in their second encounter, he could face the existence calmly.
17年ぶりにまた会ったね。崩壊の意志よ。
Yeah, okay, now I understand. Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. I can understand. It makes sense. Wait, the Will of Honkai? Oh no. So now he meets the big deity who controls the Honkai itself.
Ah, 僕はある方法であなた様に対してより正確な認識を手に入れた。
Oh, I could also see that as well. I know who Alice is from SAO. Man, it's been a while that I've seen that anime, I'll admit. I know for sure that they added a little bit more anime stuff here and there. A few movies. They continue in the series, I think. I don't know. They're just gonna keep going on it.
あなた様は世界の規則を変えられない。あなた様は人類の暮らす世界に直接降臨できない。あなた様の使徒、律者の多くは自身の力を理解できていない。あなた様の後ろにある虚数の木が果てしない海だというなら、あなた様自身は本当は浅い海峡に過ぎないのだろう。
Wow. He's talking to a Honkai god this way. Wow.
もちろん、どんな海峡でも数千万人のオットーアポカリプスを溺死させるには十分だが。
Man. And the thing is, it's not even talking.
その通り。それこそがこのオットーアポカリプスがやろうとしていることだ。干渉しようとしないあなた様に対し、僕は感謝する。
Really?
しかし、あなた様は本当にあのケビン・カスラナを止めるつもりはないのかい？あなたたちは古い知り合いなのだろう？
Huh? Now, obviously, I didn't read the manga parts of Kevin Calisiana yet. So, the fact that he knows and even met this will of Honkai god, that is interesting. And it's apparently she also has a looking like Anastasia.
なるほど。それは僕とは縁のないことだ。それに人類のやり方であなた様の求めるものを測るべきではないだろう。
Also look like Violet from Violet Evergarden. I haven't even seen that anime actually, but I know who you're talking about because I seen it's the main character, right? The one character that basically is compared to Saber, at least by looks wise.
では、よろしく頼むよ。
Wow. He just said her name, but we don't know the name. They had to blur it out. Yeah, I knew. I yet to see that anime. I need to take a look at it, if anything, one day. It's just that it's been under my radar. I just recently finished My Hero Academia, the latest season, as well as a few OVAs here and there. Fur Trap is on? Yeah, I noticed. Most likely, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm most likely gonna end up going on VRC and one of my friends is online or not. I wish I knew what that name was. At least now we know what's going on. That's why we get to experience those things. We only got 3 things left. We'll finish this today after all. Let me take a look. I gotta say, it has a movie too? Wow, I didn't know that. Oh boy, I guess I'll have to put that on my list big time. There's a lot of anime I need to watch, that's for sure. But until then, I have to at least take the chance of actually finishing certain things. Like, for example, I'm still trying to finish the OBS picture. I am on my second picture and I'm almost done on it. I've just got another half of the sketch. So hey, it should work out because I got the model of a certain dino as well as making that picture of his. So I should be able to use those references. Anyway, let's read this bit. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff that came out. I didn't get the chance, and yet they're old. You know me. I don't even watch mainstream anime all the time. But when I do, I only try to watch the ones that a lot of people are talking about, or ones that takes my interest. So one of these days I'll be able to get the chance. I know for sure that my next anime I'm going to watch most likely be a Digimon one or a Gundam one. I have to debate on one. Maybe the Gundam, because it's been a while I watched Gundam. Devil is a Part-Timer is coming out this year. Oh my. Wait a minute. Is it another season of that? Huh. Definitely gotta watch that too, actually. My name is Elizabeth Mecksmith. Nothing special about it. Interesting. Yep, okay, yeah, I definitely need to watch the other stuff before that happens then. Jeez, I got a lot more to actually deal with. When I was named, my dad didn't give it much thought. Why does her name have to be special? Isn't it Beth cute? However happy my dad is with this name, it's rarely used now. For reasons I can't blame on others, people now call me by the exotic Far Eastern name. Nagamitsu. Oh, okay. It's the furball. Oh wait, we get a little bit of history on this character. Not that I'm remotely connected to the Far East. It all started 5 years ago.
すみません。ここがセント1504長光17世研究所ですか？
Wow, we get to see young Durandal. Young Bianca.
ええ、私が所長本人だけど、あなたはオットーさんが言ってたビアンカさんかしら。
I gotta say, Bianca looks adorable.
はい、長光さんと呼んでもいいですか？
And yes, there's a definite difference between the current Durandal we know and the Durandal right here. Because she used to be expressive and talkative a lot. Now she's pretty serious and not that much talkative.
すみません。私何か間違えましたか？
The youngest A-rank Valkyrie in history made a huge mistake. Nagamitsu, the 17th, was simply part of the lab name, some sort of ancient legacy. In the year 1504, a bladesmith from the Far East set up a workshop at Shixel. Oh my. And the thing is that she is the youngest. That's unexpected. Poke poke, oh my. Oh boy. What's with the poking? Later on, the workshop turned into a design institute and then a lab. The Nagamitsu name refused to die and stuck with it. Ticking time? Yeah, that's true. The thing is, I hope that my phone doesn't die on me. That's the one thing I hope that doesn't happen. Which is to say, the original Nagamitsu workshop has seen 16 different masters or directors to become the lab as it is now. And in no way the name associated with Elizabeth Mexsmith. When you say that, then it dies. Oh boy. It's not gonna happen. Hopefully. Of course, she couldn't have clarified it, but... And besides, we got 8% left. At the time, it was 7%, so it got up a little bit. As long as we keep it in the charger. She didn't bother. So she answered like this. Hopefully the phone doesn't die. Oh my, what's with the guns?
あ、いいえ、気にしないで。はい、長光さん。
What's with the rats? Oh my. Maybe it was because people found it interesting. Maybe because Elizabeth Mexsmith sounded a mouthful. I don't know, I could always say Elizabeth easily. What's with the bite? You biting bite. Oh boy, you and your emails, I have to say. Hey, it's a good way to express. Or maybe it was too hard to tell the 6 Smiths and the 3 Elizabeths apart at the HQ. Wait, what? There's more than one Elizabeths? Anyway, Nagamitsu became my new name that day. But that's not the point. At least back then, my attention wasn't on the name at all.
もし私の体から全文明の遺物を取り出すことができる場所があるとしたら、それはセント1504研究所だと司教様は言いました。
Wait, what? What? At this age, she had that? I can't believe it. Nice skirt. Oh my, Katana. What a world. Who knows how old she was in this time? She looks lollyish, I'll be honest. Although, it's hard to believe that she will be able to wield Cecilia's spear. I gotta say, that is crazy. And it's a big weapon, too. But not only that, but that's crazy. I mean, I understood immediately. Mr. Apocalypse sent me another test subject that he had lost interest in. What? The naive me thought this was just a simple case of something being left accidentally in her body. So I insert her and arrange a full set of examinations. Oh boy. I never played that game, but I seen the picture. So I even one time even cut pictures from a magazine of the characters. So I get it. Although I wish I did play it. Of course, the test results hit me hard the very instant I got my hands on them. It's way beyond the reach of any medical measures. X-ray, ultrasonic, MRI, they all return no anomaly. No sign of Honkai energy leak either. The trying lasts for half a year. Until one day, out of despair, I tried measuring nitro radiation on her. And I was shocked to find her body was emitting more neutrons per second than 10 nuclear power plants. She had this much potential at such a young age. Holy crap! Holy crap! Never underestimate even the young version of her. Unless there was a black hole in her heart or under her belly button. Oh jeez. I had to admit the impossible. A huge and unstable space. Huge stable space was somehow folded up inside her body. Oh, okay. At this point of time, she had the bubble universe inside her. Okay, that makes sense.
よかった。反転した後、世界の泡は本当に安定したんですね。
She just answered that question for me. Gee.
ずっと気になっていたんです。ありがとうございます。
From that day, this passionate girl became a frequent visitor of the lab. She cared more about her inner neutral radiation than her body measurements. As time passed on, I heard a lot of bizarre stories about the other world from her. Shakespeare, the submarine plotting pirate. Wow, that's a thing. Durandal, the founder of the Republic of South American Aboriginals. Walt, the brain computer interface engineer. And I got to witness her fury passion became deeper and more intense, but I also more reserved as her age grew. Yeah, she did become more reserved. For the Shixel rookies, it was impossible to imagine the silent, calm Valkyrie Durandal had a heart that burned brighter than fire.
長光さん、私が今まで何回検査を受けたのか、そういうデータはありますか？
It's hard to believe that the lolly became such a beautiful woman. Let's all be honest. Wow.
パソコンにあると思うけど、ちょっと確認するわね。今回で216回目。ちょうど6の3乗よ。
Then again, you could also say the same thing with Bologna. Bologna was a cute twin drill girl, and then she became a hot mommy. And the thing is, funny enough, I ended up getting her from the gacha. I basically have only a few more Bolognas left.
長光さんは相変わらず数字に敏感ですね。覚えてますか？私が2回目か3回目に来た時、あなたは17とはどういう数字なのかを私に説明しようとしました。
Wow, that is small text. That's the first time seeing some small text. I remember when you explained how special the number 17 is. Wait, what?
あら。あの件ね。
はい。あの時は、正17角形はなぜ定規とコンパスによって作図できるかを私に強引に説明しようとしていましたね。
今思い返すと穴があったら入りたい気持ちでいっぱいよ。何よ、その無理な話題作りは。恥ずかしすぎるわ。
あら、いい思い出だと思ってますよ。少なくとも唯一無二の思い出です。そう思いませんか？
My oh my. Bianca, Durandal, Estingenva. I know it sounds absurd saying this from where I stand, but I do wish to keep supporting you until the day your dream comes true. Until the day you find, oh boy, yourself a new dream. Yes, yes. Oh, of course, it's doing that. Oops. I'm really not like the Valkyries. I'm necessarily evil. Oh my. Man, that is something else. It says a lot about a person after that. And now we're on the last little bits. Act 2, the first sign. There's no retreat. The future is a mushy area. People got in deeper and deeper. I have a feeling something big is gonna happen on this bit. Because it's separate from all the other stuff, that means something big is gonna happen. It was the day of after the conclusion of the experiment.
みんなが全力で協力してくれたおかげで昨日の実験を円満に終わらせることができた。これからそう遠くない未来、天命は崩壊と対抗してきた人類の歴史に決定的な一歩を踏み出せるだろう。
I doubt that's gonna be the case, Mr. Otto. You're going for your selfish gain.
もちろんきっとみんなも分かっているとは思うが、人類の歴史において決定的な進歩には一部、時には多くの者たちの利益を犠牲にする場面がある。 しかし人類全体にとってはそういう犠牲は限られた一時的なものであるということに僕たちは目を向けなければならない。ネゲントロピーが邪魔をしてくるかもしれないし、ヨルムンガンドも物質的な手助けをしてくれないかもしれないが、
I doubt that they were gonna help you out now. They're gonna concentrate on their own thing. And I have a feeling that our other Valkyries are gonna show up and deal with this guy if he does anything.
天命という要塞が地平線にある限り、人類はこの一歩により明るい未来を迎えるだろう。
おっとさ、その長話はまだ終わらないの？本当に大事な話はこの後でしょ。
Oh, okay, so basically it was referring to this girl from the little page, not the furball. Okay, okay, okay.
では、要点だけ言おう。これからの任務を計画通りに遂行するために、主教として、みんなに天命最後の S 級バルキリーを紹介しよう。
Wait, what?
僕本人がこの座を降りるまで、今後の任務の中で、彼女は君たちと密接な連携を取ることになる。
Uh-huh. Following Otto's introduction, a new face appeared for the first time in Shixel HQ. Like the completion of an experiment, her appearance marked a new stage in the Overseer's life's work. The dice had been rolled. The dusty old wheels of destiny began to turn once again. What? That's it? What happened? Durandal decided to take over or something? Also, I see a bunch of computer thingamajiggies. That is unexpected. I thought there was gonna be a lot more. Well, there's a cutscene thing coming up, so let's see what this is about.
以上、このオットー・アポカリプスは本日をもって天命主教の座を退き、組織を抜けさせてもらう。
Oh my! What in the world is going on? Oh, shh.
お久しぶりです、お寿司様。
Holy crap!
そろそろ約束を果たしてもらおう、古き友よ。僕は来たよ、カレン。
Oh shit. I felt like we just watched a trailer. I just felt like we just watched a trailer. Basically, if I have to say, our Valkyries are coming after him. And then suddenly, something big happened and they were all fighting each other, including Shixel Valkyries versus our own main Valkyries. And apparently May got involved! Fighting Durandal for all things! Ooh wee, that was... I'll be looking forward to that fight, I'll be honest. Who will win in the fight? May... Raiden May? Or Bianca Duranda... her last name I can't really pronounce, but still. Either way, basically, that would be an insane fight. And then, of course, our main character is going to take on Otto himself. And obviously, the next one is obviously the Birth of Tragedy. And I got only 24 days until I actually manage to get this first trial thing done. Obviously, we finished the Immortal Blades storyline, but now we're gonna end up moving on to the next one, and that's the open world Birth of Tragedy. That's gonna be the next Honkai stream, of course. The things that we had to deal with, that was unexpected. I felt like we just watched a trailer. I've just felt like we just watched a trailer. But that was a good one too, I like that. I'm looking forward to what's gonna come up next then. Oh my. Oh yeah! I did mention earlier that I did say that I did pull for the adult Bologna, right? Yep. I do have adult Bologna. Let's see now. I mean, seriously, she went from this. She went from this to this. That is crazy, isn't it? I mean, there's like two versions of adult Bologna, of course. One from Gun Girls, and the other is from this game. It's interesting though that they went to that chosen path. But hey, I don't mind. I'm not agreeing. I'm not arguing with that. And the cool thing is that when I learned about the adult Bologna, she's actually a game developer. Anyway, I gotta say, talk about a big thing, that's for sure. So the next time we end up doing anything, obviously we're gonna go into the next chapter, and that's the Birth Tragedy arc. Obviously, I've saved that big time for later. Obviously, we're gonna find out exactly what will happen on that, and of course, he's still thinking about Kennen. In the end, he's still thinking about her. Kennen, he's just gonna never give up on. If anything, that's the whole reason why he started this crazy journey to begin with. Either way, things are gonna get deep and crazy at that next point, because something's telling me that he did something that threatened the world. And yet, every Valkyrie is trying to take him down, as well as his own Valkyries actually protecting him. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that next bit. I am looking forward to that. We'll see how things go. Until then, basically, the next stream will be Genshin Impact, because we're dealing with that one event after all. I did start it up on the last stream, so that's gonna be interesting to deal with. And of course, just to let you know, I will do a 10 pull on Genshin Impact as well on that very stream as well. So look forward to that part as well. If I fail to get Ganyu or not, who knows. Anyway, I guess this is it for me today. Obviously, we got a lot to catch up on, that's for sure. Honkai, Genshin, Fate Grand Order. At least at least that's what I plan for when it comes to go in that order. I don't know if it's gonna end up being that next event or what though, because the thing is, I heard that there's gonna be another event coming up after the tower thing. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to play Lost Belt 4 if I can help it. Who knows? Who knows? It's not easy to actually get to balance that with events on that game. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I gotta get to eat something, that's for sure. Oh my. But yeah, I need to finish my little foods that I cooked yesterday, that's for sure. As well as visit a friend on VR chat. Gotta see what's going on over there. If my friend is on that. Otherwise, I'll just do other things. Anyway, I hope you have a good one. I hope you enjoyed this stream, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to the next chapter. I'm gonna be honest, I'm looking forward to the next chapter. Anyway, hope you have a good one, everyone. And hope to see you all later, everyone. See you, everyone.
開けてみて。今日のキスは何味だと思う？
Okay, I didn't expect that. Wow, oh my.
これ以上同じこと言わせないで。退勤の時間よ。